A 2,000-year-old machine did calculus. A book has never been read by anyone. A lake killed 1,700 people in one night. 1900. Sponge divers find a shipwreck. They are looking for sponges. Inside, bronze statues, coins, glass, and one corroded lump of metal. It sits in a museum. 2 years pass. Nobody looks twice. Then someone notices gears. Not one gear, dozens, interlocking, bronze, precise. The device dates to 100 BCE. It tracked the sun. It tracked the moon. It predicted eclipses. It calculated the Olympic calendar. All mechanical, all hand-cranked. 37 gears, teeth accurate to half a millimeter. Nothing this advanced appears again for 1,500 years. Modern engineers built a replica. It works. No signature, no instructions, no record of who built it. Nobody has explained it yet. 240 pages. Unknown script, unknown language, unknown alphabet, strange plants, no matching species, women bathing in green liquid, astronomical charts, herbal remedies probably, written sometime in the 1400s. The NSA tried to break it. Every known code-breaking method has been tried. Machine learning has been tried. 2019, one team says Proto-Romance. 2022, another team says Proto-Hebrew. Neither was accepted. Here is the unsettling part. The letter patterns behave like a real language, real grammar, real vocabulary. Nobody has identified what that grammar is. A hoax this consistent for 240 pages would take about as long as writing an actual book. Scientists are still working on it. 1929. A storeroom in an Ottoman palace. A map on gazelle skin, drawn in 1513. Signed by Admiral Piri Reis. The Atlantic coastline, accurate. Western Europe, accurate. Brazil, accurate. Then the bottom of the map, a coastline some believe resembles Antarctica, drawn 300 years before anyone reached Antarctica, centuries before its ice was ever mapped. Mainstream explanation? A coincidence, possibly Patagonia misdrawn. Some say the latitude lines up. Others disagree. Cartographers have overlaid it onto modern satellite maps. Some researchers think the resemblance needs an explanation. Others say it doesn't. The case remains open. 1936, near Baghdad. A small clay jar. Inside, a copper cylinder, wrapped around an iron rod. Fill it with vinegar, or lemon juice, or grape juice. Replicas generate a small electric current. The jar dates to 250 BCE. That part is not disputed. Replicas have been built. They work. The question is why a Parthian craftsman needed a battery 2,000 years before batteries existed. One theory, electroplating gold onto metal. Some ancient artifacts do show unusual metallic coatings. Another theory, it just stored scrolls. The battery shape is coincidental. If the electroplating theory is correct, ancient engineers may have stumbled onto early electrochemistry, then lost it completely. It had to be reinvented from scratch 2,000 years later. Nobody knows. Officially. A hillside above Cusco, Peru. A fortress made of stone. Some stones weigh 200 tons. Some weigh 360 tons. For comparison, a loaded Boeing 747 weighs 400 tons. Built in the 15th century. No wheels, no iron tools, no draft animal strong enough. Stones quarried 22 kilometers away, some hauled across a river, then fitted together. No mortar. A piece of paper cannot fit between the joints. Some joints curve. Both faces were cut to match each other exactly. Engineers who study it call it professionally very difficult. Not impossible, difficult. Said about a 600-year-old structure, built without wheels. That answer is still missing. August 15th, 1977, Ohio. A radio telescope. 11:16 p.m. A signal arrives. It lasts 72 seconds. The readout maxes the scale. Astronomer Jerry Eman circles it in red pen. He writes one word: wow. The frequency? 1,420 megahertz. The hydrogen line. The exact frequency scientists predicted aliens would use. It came from the direction of Sagittarius. It has never repeated. Every telescope since has searched. 47 years of searching. Nothing. 2016. Scientists fired a laser back at the source. No reply. 2020. One study proposed a comet's hydrogen cloud. Not everyone accepts it. It remains the strongest candidate ever recorded for an alien signal. You just need it twice to call it real. The universe has not cooperated. The mystery remains unsolved. August 21st, 1986, Cameroon. A quiet lake. By morning, 1,700 people dead. 3,500 livestock dead. No storm, no earthquake, no eruption, no violence. People found in their homes, in fields, on roads. Many had been sleeping. The cause? A limnic eruption. The lake had stored carbon dioxide for decades, then released it all at once. A cloud of gas, denser than air, rolled downhill. Speed? Up to 72 kilometers per hour. It displaced the oxygen. People simply stopped breathing. The cloud reached villages 25 kilometers away. Scientists did not know lakes could do this. Not this lake. Lakes as a category. The term limnic eruption did not exist before 1986. Nobody had needed it before. Degassing pipes have since been installed. Lake Kivu, nearby, is far larger. It sits next to a city of 2 million people. The list keeps getting longer. Here is the thing about all 7 of these. The Antikythera Mechanism appeared with no origin. The Voynich Manuscript reads like a language nobody can read. The Piri Reis Map shows a coastline that still starts arguments. The Baghdad Battery generated power nobody understood. Sacsayhuamán was built by people with no wheels. The wow signal arrived once, and never again. Lake Nyos proved a calm lake could kill silently. Not aliens, not lost civilizations, not conspiracy, just a simpler problem. Humans keep discovering the past did things the present cannot fully explain. Every year adds new items to that list. History has not finished surprising anyone. If this kept you up at night in an interesting way, subscribe. More questions are coming.